Evening all. Just thought I would touch on this story because I couldn't believe it was actually true. I thought this was a clickbait story or something along those lines. But yeah, Sean Thomas. Sean Thomas, you know. Boy, oh boy, I don't know, man. You see the thumbnail? Listen, you unalive someone for $1,200, sorry, and you've been awarded 4 million for wrong incarceration. Make it make sense. Well, we're gonna try and make it make sense. But what I did find was a Guardian story on this. So let me go straight in on this before I hit you back with some Facebook comments and then shut this thing down. So, US man given 4.1 million payout for wrongful convictions amidst a murder over £1,200 debt. Sean Thomas, whose 1990 unaliving conviction was thrown out, pleads guilty to unaliving man over drug debt in 2023. After spending 24 years in prison on an overturned murder conviction, Sean Thomas received a 4.1 million payout from the city of Philadelphia and became a standard bearer for the Philadelphia Innocence Project. Now, 7 years after his release, Thomas has admitted to unaliving a different man in early 2023 over a comparatively paltry £1,200 drug debt. As a result, Thomas will probably go back to a cell for the rest of his life. Boy, that's deep. I do recommend you look at that story. That's Sean Thomas. SHAURN. I always throw a little letter in there to mix it up. But yeah, Sean Thomas. Do look at that story. And boy, let me go into a little bit more. Apparently, in a bizarre twist, Thomas 50 met the victim through an association of former inmates who had their convictions overturned. A girlfriend whose brother was wrongfully imprisoned for unaliving introduced Thomas to a childhood friend who took cocaine worth £1,200 from him to sell but failed to pay him the money. Okay. So obviously, yeah, okay. Thomas shot and unalived the man, a 38-year-old Akeem Edwards, in January 2023. And on Thursday in Philadelphia, he pleaded guilty to charges including third-degree unaliving and weapons offences. He will be sentenced in February. Boy. The Common Pleas Court Judge Roxanne Covington expressed incredulity. For you all who ain't got no sense, that means shock and surprise in layman's terms, that Thomas, a multi-millionaire, which he is, because he was awarded the money, would have committed unaliving for a relatively minor sum of money. Ross. So there you go. So it seems it was true. This is the case. And my man, $4 million. Unalive someone for £1,200. Make it make sense. Boy, you all heard something else, man. I don't know. This sector, they proved the likes of Charlie Kirk right. I mean, he'd look at that and go, rah, see? £4 million. You know how much that is? Boy, that's when you check out. £4 million. You can go live anywhere in the world, buy any car you want. No, that's when you're out. But nope, not this lot. Nope. Had to do something over £1,200. Listen, and I bet you the guy probably knows that he was awarded that money anyway. So he thought, what's that? £1,200. But being Mr. Big Boy that you are, had to go and prove a point for a little silly 1,000. No. Anyway. Let me just go to the Facebook comments, man. Or better still, the Instagram comments. Okay. Instagram comments. Boy, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Yeah, he definitely committed the first unaliving too, but got off on a technicality. Could be the case. Maybe he did. Then again, we don't know. Maybe prison conditioned him because he obviously did that long period of time for something he may have not that he because he just did that sentence for something he didn't do. And maybe he's going to do something for something he did do. It's another way of looking at it. I think prison changed him fundamentally. Yeah, maybe it did. And maybe, like the previous comment said, he already had it in him, being a murderer. So we need to look at that. Another comment. Well. Exactly. Well. What can you say? Typical, yeah. Well, here's one. Sadly, this sounds like he was transformed by prison. This is a tragedy. Could be. It could be. Or, like the following comment says, more likely, it's who he always was. Oh boy. Anyhow, it is what it is. From having nothing to being a multi-millionaire to doing that. Boy, not good. Oh boy. Anyhow, is what it is. Later.